Hello everyone, what's up? It's your boy Doug Nasty here, back with another Sekiro episode. Uh, this is episode 16? 17? It's an episode, alright? Be thankful. Be thankful I'm blessing you with episodes. In the last episode, we made it to this village here. It's Mibu? Mibu village? It's the next area we need to go, and it's an important story area. Now, I'm gonna say this now, this village sucks. You have lots of these people everywhere that just constantly spawn. Constantly spawn. And it's torture. So, we are gonna run through it and grab the very few items, the few important items. So, let's get to it. Now, there is a gourd seed in this village, which is something we want, and it is right, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, right there. And as you can see, that's about it for items. There's some stuff right there. We'll go on that side in a second, but we can continue. See if there's anything else. I'm just running past everything because these guys blow. Blow. Anyways, I've actually been playing a little bit Sekiro today. I've been playing on my other character, who is currently in New Game Plus 3. And New Game Plus 3, needless to say, is much harder than what we're doing now. Pretty much everything one-shots you, and it takes forever to kill anything. It's quite rough, to be honest. It's pretty rough. Now, how do I get up there? Let's see. Can I grapple? Wow. Here we go. Easy. Easy. Couple pellets. Pretty good there. Always use pellets. And there is another idol. If I sound weird, it's because I'm under some abnormal recording circumstances, to say the least. But that's alright. It shouldn't affect our playthrough too much. My commentary just might be a little different. Now, currently we are on the other side. Before we ran through over there, grabbed all those items. Now, we're on the other side, grabbing these items. And by items, I mean like the two items over here. Anyways, we're gonna grab these. Watch out, because in the water, there's actually fish that will eat your booty hole. So, they do nip at you. Be careful. But with those items gotten, we're gonna go back to the idol here. We'll rest at it and continue on. This area is not very big. It's not very big at all. And can we get back? We can't get back. I don't feel like running around. So we're gonna pop the homeward idol. Fun fact, you can actually use the idol in the water. It's one of the only 2 items you can use. This and the healing gourd. Sorry, had a burp there. Alright. Now that we are back at the auto, we're going to continue forward. Just going chugga chugga chug. Continue on, and there seems to be a lady in distress here. So, let's see what she wants.
なぜ泣く？
悲しいのです。
何が悲し
い？今頃は作座様、どこにどうしてございましょう。それがわからぬのが悲しいのです。会えずともせめて知りたい。なれど頼りを出しても帰ってこぬ。誰も居場所を教えてくれぬ。ねえ、御人、作座様はいずこですか？
So, I believe she's looking for the Lord of this area, which, if I remember right, an NPC tells us he's in the mansion at the very top of, like, the water path river, but we also don't know where he is. So, we're gonna say, I'm sorry,
い？
but
知らぬ。
ああ、あなたも嘘つき。どうして皆隠すのですか？
and surprise, surprise, she's actually a mini boss. Now, she is probably the hardest mini boss in the game, or one of them. And in my opinion, she's a lot harder than some of these bosses. You can see she attacks very fast, she deflects even faster, and she like back jumps away and goes immune. So it's hard to get in any attacks or deal real damage to her, meaning you're kind of having to draw out this fight with this very aggressive, very fast mini boss. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not a fun fight. It's slow, it's tedious, and it's intense. Whoa! She almost grabbed us there. My best advice for this fight is main priority should be deflecting. Deflect her attacks, get an attack when you can, but besides that, just play it slow and steady. Do not let her hit you, because it hurts, and at this point in the game, you can afford to get hit a little bit due to the number of healing gourds we have, but it's still not something you want, considering she does half our health with one hit, meaning we have to heal after every attack. And you can see she doesn't have a thrust. She really likes her sweep that she does. And she also has a really short range grab. But that's not too hard to dodge. The sweep is what you need to look out for. It's also pretty easy to dodge. Once you see that icon pop up, just jump. You should be used to it by now, this far in the game. And you can see I'm not really doing much. I'm trying to commentate, but it's a little hard because she's a rough fight. So I might have to go quiet here. Might have to go a little try hard and see if I can beat her. there is actually a path you can take to avoid her completely if she's giving you too much trouble, because I don't know if I've shown this yet, but when you fight a mini boss, it blocks off the area, so you can't go back, you can't just skip them, you have to fight them. And for her, it's a rare, well, not really rare case, but the case for her is you can skip her if she is too hard. Come back later, you know, fight her, but she's not gonna stop your story. Now, you can see we actually used our combat art there, trying to get her with some range, but she was immune to all of it, so she took no damage, and we're out of healing guards. She killed us with the unblockable, and now we don't have a revive, and she hit us again. Alright, I'm gonna have to go a little bit quiet here. I'm sorry, but enjoyed the fight. I say that, and then I die. Man, we went quite a few episodes there without dying. Now we're just doing it back to back. She is a really rough mini boss. Like I said, I find her much harder than some of the bosses in the game. So we're gonna give her another crack. We are gonna kill her. If I die to her again, maybe I'll do a death montage, considering how many times she kills me. But after I kill her, I will show you the way you can use to get around her, so you don't have to fight her in case she's giving you a lot of trouble. Sorry, I'm eating here. Now, the interesting part about her is, unlike most mini bosses, you can actually keep talking to her. You can, it's the exact same dialogue as last time, just she doesn't straight up attack you off the rip, which is nice, I guess. But no matter what you say, even if you don't talk to her, if you just straight up run past her, she attacks you. There's no typical woman, no matter what you say, it's not good enough, and she gets angry, starts swinging knives around. I'm sorry, that was a little sexist. It was just a joke. Obviously, all women aren't like that, but there's the stereotype. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now and try and kill her. Maybe she'll kill me. She could. Her combos they're pretty weird, so it's, like I said, it's better to be defensive for her. I'm being too aggressive, and that's why I'm dying. It's pretty easy to tell when she's gonna attack though. Got caught in a hill again. And she killed us again. Ah! You know, I don't fear her. I don't dread her whenever I'm starting a new playthrough and I think about all the things I'm gonna have to kill. She's not someone I dread. Yet she always just lubes up my butthole and goes in. And honestly, I should dread her. I don't like this fight.
見ぬふりをするのですか。ああ、あなたも作座様を隠すのですね。
Alright, there we go. We've got one of her health bars down. Now, the other hard part about this mini boss, is there's no way for you to get a free death blow on her like you can many of the bosses. And she has 2 health bars. She broke her posture there. That was almost really bad. Thankfully she did a grab, which never hits. And there we go. Got her killed. Whew. You definitely want to play defensive for her. Want to play super defensive. Just keep deflecting her. Don't even think about attacking her. You saw I kept trying to attack her, but only like 3 or 4 of them got through. It's just not worth it. She attacks you enough that you can build her posture meter without having to weaken her health. So she gave us our 4th prayer bead, meaning we can get more health, as well as a passive skill that essentially upgrades our already passive skill of gaining health upon a death blow. So pretty useful. Like I said, hate that fight, but for what she gives us, I guess it's worth it. We're gonna go ahead and use that prayer bead to level up. That is our 5th time leveling up. fun fact, with each of these necklaces, you actually get a bit of lore in the description. They don't all say the same thing, so reading all of them can really give you some lore. I don't quite know all of the lore in this game. I haven't really watched anything about it, but it's in case you're interested, you can watch, or you can read it, not watch it. Looking at our skills here, I don't remember if I had a goal for one of these. Let's buy this one. Mid-air combat arts. That's nice. Now that we've got our mortal draw, which is this, it'd be nice to use that in the air. I really enjoy it. It does a lot of damage. And now that I'm looking at it, I actually didn't rest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna show you the way to skip her if you're having trouble, because she is a tough fight. You can see we actually died to her 2 or 3 times, I think twice, whereas we didn't die to any of these bosses leading up to this point. So it's honestly quite the testament to how difficult she is. But if you swim upstream from the idol, you can grapple onto this bridge here, and this puts you right past our area. So you don't have to fight her, completely optional. If you want the prayer bead and the passive skill, then you do have to fight her. And if you're going for the platinum, you're gonna have to kill her for the prayer bead. But if you're just trying to make it through the game and you're kind of struggling and want to save her for later, no problem. You can still just continue through the game. And yeah, so you see there's a lot of these guys here. We wanted to take out the most difficult enemy first, which was that bell guy. So you just ran right up on him, and then the rest of these guys are like pudding. You just melt through them, slicing through them like butter, baby, baby. I knew there was another one here. Alright. Now then, let's go ahead and eavesdrop. So, I'll save it. I'll save it for in a second. There's actually, if you sneak under here, there's a hidden door, although it's on the floor, so technically it's a hidden floor, but do you see that Spider-Man stuff? Like, what? The man just sticks up to it. Real shinobi powers right there. Anyways, I'm gonna come in here, grab all this stuff, talk to this man.
Oi. Oi. 何をしている?
どうじゃ? おお、よいぞ。溶けてきたぞ。じゃが足りぬ。なみなみ次や次へ。さあさあ、皆の衆。さあさあ、飲め飲め。振る舞い酒ぞ。さあさあ、 皆で都人に。ああ、どうか松座にお加えください。
Alright. So right now he's acting like me when I wake up at 3 in the morning with dry mouth and want sweet, sweet water. But I can't remember if we talked to the old lady at the start of this area. I don't think we did. I don't think she was there. But essentially she tells us the lore of this area, which is the priest slash lord of this area, which is him, essentially came into contact with all this alcohol from the divine realm. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out. He somehow got in contact with all this liquid, all this alcohol from the divine realm, and it's highly addictive. So he got addicted to it. He gave it to all the people in his village, all the people we saw and fought and ran through. They all got addicted to it, and it in turn also made them crazy. Now, you might be asking, how did he get this, how did he get this sweet, sweet nectar? Well, this area is actually linked to the divine realm in a very close way, and right there, the reason we came up here was for this prayer bead. You can't get it unless you go under here and do the secret floor thing, or you can do some cheeky jumps and actually get up on the roof, but it's just easier to do the floor thing. That way you don't miss the NPC and whatnot. Anyways, this area is closely linked to the Divine Realm somehow, and so that's probably how he got it. We actually see that, and later in the game, we go to the Divine Realm, but yeah, a little bit of lore for you. And now we have a boss. Now, I didn't really hype it up because this boss is a joke. Especially compared to the mini boss you just fought. He's got 1 health bar. His attacks are very telegraphed. And he's not like overly aggressive. He's just a joke. What you're gonna want to do for him is treat him like any other sword guy. Attack him whenever, deflect him whenever, and he does a lot of sweeps. He doesn't really do thrusts. He favors sweeping attacks more, so you just kind of have to learn the telltale signs for when he's doing which. But it's an easy fight. You do want to watch out for when he does his double unblockable sweep. He'll actually back up away from you, so it ends up hitting you. And when you try to jump, you'll jump into it, like right here. If I wasn't so close to him, he would have 100% hit us with that. That being said, because he's not that aggressive, you do have to kind of whittle away his health bar. He's got a lot of health. Sorry about that. My video stopped recording, so I know there's gonna be a weird cut there. Nothing happened. I just backed up from him and started recording again. This guy is like a quintessential? I think that's the word. He's all the Sekiro basics just wrapped up in one. Like, he is so unbelievably basic. It makes him a joke. I know I say that. Yeah, I still haven't killed him, but because he's only got one health bar, bosses that only have one health bar tend to have more health to make up for it. Meaning, the fight is going to be a little longer. God, I hope I don't die to him after trash talking him. That would be embarrassing. And if it does, I'll edit it so you never know this happened. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm gonna say it once again, there's nothing really special about this guy. He apparently doesn't stagger, that's cool. It's not cool. Yeah, I don't know, I'm at a loss for words. So how's your day been? I know I keep getting hit by him, so it's kind of like, it's kind of doubting all my words here, but I promise you, you won't be stuck on him for very long, if at all. I accidentally dodged there instead of jumped. It's fine. And I tried getting off my combat art, however it didn't work, but it's fine. Fun fact, when using the Mortal Blade combat art, you can either charge it, or you can do the quick version, depending on how much of an opening you have. If you stagger with the first attack, then you are guaranteed to essentially get the second attack off. So, if you see them stagger with the... Oh! He's so weak. There we go. If you see them stagger with the first swing, then go ahead and do the second swing. You'll more than likely get it, you know, risk-free. But just like that, we killed the corrupt monk. And he is an important boss because he gives us the passive skill Japanese words, man. I don't know how to say it. He gives us the passive skill that lets us breathe underwater. So we can now dive underwater, and there's quite a few hidden goodies under the water, both in areas to come and areas we've been to. So we'll be backtracking a little bit. Not too much, but it's definitely something to keep in mind when exploring the later areas, the upcoming areas. With that being said though, now that we've killed the boss, we're gonna come and claim our reward, which seems to be in this cave. You can see it kind of looks like a hand, like a rope monster, like a voodoo doll hand or something. Anyways, we get the shelter stone, a stone found on the altar deep within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in the bodies of those who have long drank from the fountainhead waters. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine air for immortal severance. Oh, yeah. We also need to look at this note. Shelter stones such as these are I can't read. Are an omen, sweetly scented for a bridal offering. It's I don't know if it's important you look at that note. I know it gives some dialogue. Sekiro mentions it when he's talking to Kuro, but I mean, you might as well look at it. Anyways, with that, we have finished this area, killed the boss, gotten one of the 3 ingredients we need. 3, 4, 3. I'm gonna say 3. One of the 3 ingredients we need for the incense burner, and in the next episode, we'll be off to get the second. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.